Hey guys, this is Ben with No Accent Callers here, and there's actually only one way to guarantee that you're going to get sellers who want to sell. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Ben. I'm one of the founders of No Accent Callers, and we have a 400-person call center where we do off-market direct-to-seller marketing towards real estate wholesalers. And there is one way to get someone who guarantees wants to sell. This is going to be through cold calling. I know you probably heard it before. Oh, cold calling can get leads. Now you're hearing it from the guy who sells cold calling for a living. True, I am biased. But if there is one way to guarantee that you'll find people who want to sell, it is through cold calling. And I'm going to break it down right now. So everybody wants leads. Okay, cool. Well, leads is a very, very blanket term. On one end, you have hot leads. On the other one, you have cold leads. So that's another layer to break it down. These are good leads and there's bad leads. It's part of the game. Okay, well, how do we determine what is a good lead and a bad lead? Once again, that is also subjective. To some people, a great lead is someone who says, yes, I want to sell. To other people, a great lead is someone who says, yes, I need to sell tomorrow, right now. And I think a lot of people can benefit from having cold calling as a primary way for them to generate leads. But the one thing that's holding them back is going to be their comparison. And I was talking with somebody on my team, and they had somebody who came through our funnel, and he said, man, I've been burned by 4 other cold calling companies. What's different about yours? Which is a very, very classic telltale sign that someone knows that cold calling is a good way to generate leads, but probably what they're comparing it to is the wrong mechanism. What do I mean by comparing to the wrong mechanism? Well, in relation, something can either be good or bad. If I said, hey, I have a car for $25,000. Do you want to buy it right now? You're going to be like, fuck no. I don't want a $25,000 car. It's out of my budget for whatever reason. I don't want a car. But what if I told you that $25,000 car was a brand new Lamborghini Huracan that's worth $700,000? You'd do whatever the fuck it takes to buy a $700,000 car for $25,000. Okay, well, what does this mean? Price and quality. Because prices could be the cost of service. The quality is of whatever you're getting is always relative to something else. So in the example of the person who came in who was burned from cold calling, one, why are they coming back? You've been, slapped around for 3 other vendors. What's going to be different from ours? Odds are probably nothing. Maybe better data, maybe better dialer, maybe better trained, maybe it's a little bit more cost effective. Sure. Those are all band-aid solutions to the root problem. The root problem is the comparison, because if you ask me right now, does cold calling work to get seller leads? Yes or no? I tell you it works without a doubt. Okay, let's break it down. Does cold calling work to get deals within 30 days versus does cold calling work to get deals in a 12-month time period? I would tell you no in 30 days, and I would tell you yes in a 12-month time horizon. What changed? Nothing other than the date and what we are comparing it to. Well, we kind of started breaking down the root on why this person has been through so many of these cold calling companies, and we found out that the root is that his predominant channel right now is Google PPC, which is the hottest and most motivated seller leads. I asked my sales rep, cool, why has he not doubled or tripled down on Google Ads? Because if something's working, you're getting the most amount of leads, and they're the hottest, dude, spend more. Fuck cold calling. Why do you even want to try to cold calling? There's a ceiling in which he hit that if he doubles ad spend, his cost per lead goes up 75 to 80%. So it's not even worth it. Okay, well, you want more leads. You want to close more deals and make more money. Where do you go next? Oh, he's interested in cold calling. But why has not cold calling worked for him? You know what it was? It was the comparison into the Google PPC leads. Because I'll tell you right now, if you're looking apples to apples, Google PPC leads are better. Fucking cat's out of the bag. Wow, crazy fucking thing. But what happens? You just pay fucking way more for it. No doubt about it. You want to get really segmented onto your market? Super high cost per lead. Cold calling, though, you can get super segmented on the market that you're targeting, and you'll be able to get leads at a really low cost per lead, but you know what happens? they take longer to follow up with. They're not as good. So if you come in with the expectation of, hey, these leads that I want to get through cold calling, I need them to be the same. I'm a fat cat closer, and I'm comparing it to the hottest people who are searching, I need to sell my home fast. Remember, we're targeting people who didn't even say they want to sell versus people who are searching it on Google. No fucking shit, it's going to be different. So first and foremost, to guarantee to get seller leads, you need to come in knowing, okay, cool, I get a lead right now. I'll close that deal in 12 months. Well, who wants to get leads and close deals in 12 months? We're all fucking Americans. We want instant gratification. We want to close deals and make money now. I get it. But then most people just end up spinning their wheels. They wonder, why is this not working for me? It worked the whole entire time. You just had the wrong expectations. You thought that it was jamming a circle into a square peg, but you need to have the square. Because the strategy that you do for Google PPC is the strategy that's not going to work the same for cold calling. Because, hey, they just came in through Google Ads. Hey, sorry, you just filled a form submission about wanting to sell fast or blah, 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 blah. Tell me what's going on. They know what they're coming in for. But if you take that same sales script and translate it over to a cold lead from cold calling, what do you think is going to happen? It's apples to oranges. It's the circle and the square peg. It's not going to work. But the reason why you're here is you want to guarantee leads that you want to sell. Just cold calling, man. Somebody who responds to a random phone call and says, yes, they want to sell their house. I promise you they're going to sell their house. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not within 30 days. But at 12 months, pretty much is like an 85% likelihood. We did an analysis on all of the leads that we've ever fucking generated. And we saw around 65 to 70% of them sold in a 3-year time period. We've generated over 180,000 leads. 65% of them sold in a 3-year time period. So you want to guarantee leads to sell? Do cold calling. Okay, cool. You do cold calling. Understand what you're getting yourself into. So if you're looking for done-for-you cold calling, obviously I'm biased. Go to noaccentcallers.com. For $1,600 a month, we handle the data, dialer, skills, training management of the caller. And if you are committed to making money in real estate, you'll close deals. Just got to be good and do it over the long run.